Out there in the vast, silent emptiness between the stars, a tiny human-made object continues its lonely journey. It is called Voyager 1. For nearly 50 years it has been our eyes and ears in the great cosmic dark. Launched in 1977, this remarkable probe was designed to give us a fleeting glance at the giants of our solar system, Jupiter and Saturn. Its mission was expected to last just a few years, but it has surpassed all expectations. It has kept going, pushing ever outward, a silent messenger carrying a golden record, a greeting from our world to whatever or whoever might one day find it. It is a testament to human ingenuity and our unquenchable curiosity. The journey began with breathtaking speed. Voyager 1 used the immense gravity of the gas giants as a slingshot, a cosmic game of celestial billiards. It flew past Jupiter in 1979, revealing a world of violent swirling storms and volcanic moons. It then arced towards Saturn, arriving in 1980. Here, it threaded the needle through its complex and beautiful ring system, discovering new moons and intricate details that changed our understanding of how such systems form and behave. It was a grand tour of unprecedented success. After its encounter with Saturn and its mysterious moon, Titan, Voyager 1's planetary mission was complete. Its trajectory flung it upwards, out of the plane where the planets orbit the Sun, and sent it hurtling toward the unknown. For decades, it sailed through the outer reaches of our solar system, a lonely traveller in an increasingly dark and empty space. In 1990, at the request of the astronomer Carl Sagan, it turned its camera around one last time. It took a final family portrait of our solar system, capturing the famous image known as the pale blue dot, showing our Earth as a tiny, fragile speck of light. From that moment on, its mission changed. It was no longer about seeing, but about feeling. Its instruments were retasked to sense the environment around it. It measured the solar wind, the stream of charged particles flowing from our Sun, and watched as it began to slow down, pushing against the interstellar medium. It was approaching a great boundary, the edge of our Sun's influence. This was uncharted territory. For years, scientists waited, patiently listening to the faint signals from Voyager as it approached this invisible shore. Then, in August of 2012, it happened. The instruments detected a sudden, dramatic change. The solar particles that had surrounded the probe for its entire life vanished, replaced by a flood of high-energy cosmic rays from deep space. For more than a decade since entering interstellar space, Voyager 1's reports have been consistent. They have been fascinating, of course, teaching us about the density of particles and the direction of the galactic magnetic field. But on a day not so long ago, in the late spring of 2025, the hum changed. The first anomalous data packets arrived on Earth after a journey of over 22 hours, the time it takes for light to travel from Voyager 1 to us. At first, the small team of scientists who still monitor the Voyager missions thought it was an error. The spacecraft is, after all, nearly half a century old, powered by decaying plutonium and operating in temperatures far colder than anything on Earth. Its computer has less memory than a modern car key fob. So the initial reaction was one of cautious technical troubleshooting. They began a painstaking process of elimination. They commanded the probe to cycle its instruments, a command that took nearly 2 days to be sent and confirmed. The response came back. All systems were nominal. They analyzed the spacecraft's orientation and the health of its power supply. Everything was as it should be. A sense of quiet excitement, mingled with deep confusion, began to spread through the team. The impossible was slowly becoming the probable. The data was real. The phenomenon was out there in interstellar space, right where Voyager 1 was flying. This was no longer a technical problem to be solved, but a profound scientific mystery to be unraveled. The team widened their circle, bringing in experts in plasma physics and astrophysics from around the world. To truly grasp the significance of this event, we must first appreciate the sheer scale of Voyager 1's journey. As of today, August 11th, 2025, the probe is over 16.5 billion miles away from Earth. If you were to think of the distance from the Earth to the Sun as a single step, Voyager 1 has taken more than 175 of those steps. It's a lonely outpost in an unimaginably large wilderness, a testament to how far we've managed to send our senses out into the cosmos. It continues to speed away from us at a staggering velocity. Right now, it's traveling at more than 38,000 miles per hour. All of this is accomplished with a machine that runs on startlingly little power. Its 3 radioisotope thermoelectric generators produced about 470 watts of power at launch, enough to run a few bright light bulbs. Today, that output has dwindled to just over 200 watts. Its main computer has only 69 kilobytes of memory. These are humble statistics by today's standards, yet this frugal, resilient machine continues to perform groundbreaking science. Faced with this impossible signal, scientists are exploring a range of possible explanations, from the mundane to the truly extraordinary. One of the leading natural theories is that Voyager 1 has flown into a previously unknown type of interstellar structure. Maybe it's a filament of denser gas, or a shockwave left over from a nearby supernova that exploded thousands of years ago. Such a structure could, at least in theory, be agitated by the particles flowing from other stars, causing it to resonate, to hum in a structured way. Another possibility is that we are witnessing a new and exotic physical process. Perhaps there is an interaction between the galactic magnetic field and the interstellar plasma that can, under the right conditions, generate self-sustaining waves. This would be a monumental discovery for physics, potentially pointing to new laws or forces that govern the universe on a grand scale. It would mean that the empty space between stars is not empty at all, but is alive with processes and energies that we are only just beginning to detect. Of course, there is one other explanation, one that scientists are extremely hesitant to consider, but it's one that captures the human imagination. The organized nature of the signal, its persistence, and its defiance of known physics forces us to at least ask the question, could it be artificial? Some have speculated that it could be a byproduct of some vast interstellar technology, perhaps a navigation beacon for star-faring civilizations, or the hum from a massive power source we cannot comprehend. This is and must remain pure speculation. There is no evidence to support it, but the possibility, however remote, hangs in the air. Ultimately, the discoveries of Voyager 1 hold a mirror up to humanity. This small, tenacious probe is an extension of our own senses, but more than that, it's an embodiment of our spirit. Our desire to look over the next hill, to sail beyond the horizon, is a defining characteristic of our species. We sent Voyager out into the great unknown, not for any immediate material gain, but simply to know, to understand, to see what was out there. The golden record attached to its side is perhaps the most poignant expression of this. It contains sounds and images of Earth, greetings in 55 languages, music from different cultures, and the sounds of nature. It is a message of peace and a portrait of our world, launched into the cosmos with the hope that it might one day be found. It is an act of incredible optimism. It presumes that there is someone to talk to, and that we are worth talking about. Whether it is ever found or not, its presence out there in the dark says something profound about us. It says that we cared enough to try to connect. This new signal reinforces the importance of that mission. It reminds us that our understanding of the universe is still in its infancy. For all our knowledge, for all our powerful telescopes and complex theories, we have explored only a tiny fraction of what is knowable. It unites us as a species, as inhabitants of the pale blue dot. It encourages us to look up from our daily concerns and contemplate our place in the vast, beautiful and deeply mysterious cosmos. The hum from deep space continues. As we speak, Voyager 1 is still traveling through this strange, resonant region, and its faint signals are still making their long journey home. Scientists will continue to listen, to analyze and to debate. It may be years before we have a definitive answer. Its power source will continue to fade, and within a few years its instruments will fall silent forever. It will become a true ghost ship, continuing its journey in darkness, carrying its golden record into the depths of the Milky Way. But its legacy is secure. It has rewritten our textbooks. It has given us iconic images that have shaped our planetary consciousness. And now, in its final act, it has given us a profound new mystery to ponder. It has shown us that even in the supposed emptiness between the stars, the universe is alive with wonders we are only just beginning to perceive. Its journey is a perfect metaphor for the scientific endeavour itself, a perpetual voyage into the unknown. The story of Voyager is a reminder that the quest for knowledge is a journey, not a destination. It is a story of patience, of dedication, and of our timeless desire to reach for the stars. It invites us to remain curious, to support the explorers and the thinkers who are pushing the boundaries of our world, and to cherish the sense of wonder that connects us to the cosmos. The universe is speaking in its own strange and subtle language. Our task is simply to have the wisdom and the humility to listen. There is so much more to discover, both out there in the great darkness and right here on our own beautiful world. We hope you will continue to explore with us. If you found this journey as fascinating as we have, we invite you to follow our channel for more stories from the frontiers of science and discovery. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to Cosmic Discover.